Alton Towers doing another VIP experience. Today we're doing the Nemesis Reborn VIP, which is later on today. It's currently 10 to 3, so we've got a little bit of time. We're meeting at 4:45 for the VIP experience. However, I've decided I'm going to use my Nemesis fast track, and I've not gone down this side in so long, since before it was Nemesis Reborn, so I love this. Just going to film the little walk down, because you don't usually get to see this unless you buy a fast track. But yeah, I got me a fast track on my phone. I'm going to head on down. Oh my god, I've missed this view. This is so cool. Look at this. That's so cool. Missed this view of Nemesis, it's amazing. Right, see you after the ride. Ride on Emmy. I had row 6 and it was pretty rattly, I'm not gonna lie. I was on a rattly train there. It was a decent ride but very rattly. But yeah, just walked straight on, even though the queue, there's literally no queue there because it's a very offbeat day today. Same as the Oblivion one. On the VIP experiences you get the parking, express parking, and you get a fast track for the ride that you're doing as well. So yeah, I'm just down here by the Nemesis Eye. And later on I think we'll be walking up there and then seeing some stuff in the station, so I'll film as much as I can. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. So when I arrived at the Nemesis VIP experience, we got split into 2 groups, and our group got to go up the lift hill first. So this is us just at the bottom, taking some pictures and things while they talk us through it. So for this track walk, no harnesses or equipment were required, other than a phone pouch which was provided by them to store our phones in, and we could take pictures and things on the lift hill and at certain points as well. At each point where we stopped, the host talked us through different things. For example, at this one, they talked us through the anti-rollback system, so that's me just filming that there, and the track before we started heading up the lift hill. So it was now time to begin the track walk up the lift hill. So this is the first point where we stopped. Got to take some lovely pictures and videos there of an angle that you don't usually see of Nemesis. The guys who were leading this experience were very informative and shared some very interesting facts about Nemesis every time we came to a stop. So as you can see here now, we've reached the top of the lift hill. It didn't take long to get to the top of the lift hill, as Nemesis isn't too high off the ground. This is because when building Nemesis they dug down into the ground. This meant that the coaster did not go above tree height, and it added some very cool near-miss elements as your feet skim past those rocks. So after about 10 to 15 minutes at the top of the lift hill, we started to make our way down, and then we headed into the station. So this is a video of the operator's cabin. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed in there. However, Joe, one of our hosts for this experience, headed in there and talked us through how Nemesis Reborn is operated. So we spent a little bit of time in the station learning facts about Nemesis Reborn before we headed into the tech bunker, which we were not allowed to film in. So the tech bunker actually sits underneath the station, and inside is the main power supply for Nemesis Reborn, among a lot of other cool things. Essentially, there is a Nemesis museum down there with things dating back to 1994 and the opening of the original Nemesis. There's lots of old signage, there's a comic book dating back to 1994, and there are some other items that caught me by surprise, but I'm not going to spoil those, you'll have to go see it for yourself. So as you can see here, we are now back outside and we are underneath the brake run of Nemesis Reborn. It was cool to see this coaster from an angle you don't usually see. And here on the left is the maintenance shed where they keep the trains overnight. However, they did leave one train out for us here, as you can see, that we could have a look at and take pictures of. So this experience wasn't just a track walk like the Oblivion one, it was a behind the scenes VIP experience. And I would 100% recommend doing one if you're into Nemesis Reborn or just into roller coasters themselves. It was really interesting and very informative. This experience was £90 with no pass holder discount available, but I do actually think it is worth the money, as you'd see things you wouldn't normally see as a regular park guest. So this last little clip I've got here actually shows that there's heaters above the track of Nemesis, so you can actually run in 0 degrees. So for completing this experience I got a certificate and an exclusive pin badge. As a big fan of Nemesis and Nemesis Reborn, I did thoroughly enjoy this experience and I would love to do another one of these again. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.